Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO edition. This is Gnarlrynae. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlrynae. Good girl. When we left off, we had brought back items from the whites and all over there in the Red Marsh to Radagast here in his tower. And he had told us that he believed that the biggest part of the trouble was coming from the Gaunt Men. That the Gaunt Men were the only people he could think of that could harness such evil spirits and cause them to bind them to the bodies that they had been bound to and cause them to wreak such havoc here near the Red Marsh. So that is what we are doing now. We need to, and it is dawn. Yay! We are going to be traveling over to that side of the marsh up here toward these ruins and fighting the Gaunt Men. We need to bring back 5 sigils from the Gaunt Men so that he can figure out what Gaunt Lord it is who is busy causing all the trouble in these parts. Who it is who is commanding them and running them and causing such havoc. So that is what we're going to be up to today. I hope you're having a good morning. I've been having a nice one so far. Got parts of my sub on the 3D printer, so that's always fun. Working on building a submarine for the U-boat game. The U-boat board game. It comes with a cardboard sub that you put together. This 3-dimensional cardboard sub that you slot all the pieces together, but several people have made various subs for it that you can 3D print, and I found one in particular on the Cult's website that is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm looking forward to having it back together, getting it together and all. It is nice to the point of you could use it as if it had the sides on it, because you know the sides have to be open so that you can get inside and move your people around in the various battle stations and all. But if the sides actually existed, you could easily use it as a 3D model. Quite the lovely thing. And I am busily got it printing away. The section of it that I currently have printing is about a 23-hour print, and we're about halfway, a little over halfway through with it right now. It could be much smaller, of course. The thing is that could be much shorter if you use a higher size of levels. Gaunt Warsinger and a Summoned Wight. Use a thicker levels and a faster speed, but at the speed that I use it and all. Let's see if we can lock that one down, maybe. Whoa, I didn't mean to pull 3 of them, that's for damn sure. Let's see if we can take this one out right quick. But the speed that I'm working at is a very good speed for... very good speed and level of detail. Like I said, it makes it actually look like a model you would have on a display. Very, very damn nice. Boy, this was a close-in fight, wasn't it? 1 sigil from the Gaunt Men. Let's move on over this way. Let's try not to pull 3 at a time this time. Although I've got to say, dang good, you did a good job, Stinky. Did a damn good job of helping me preserve my life there. Okay, we have got a new male. I'm was thinking maybe that was a deed or something. We do have a new need, which is the bog slayer. We're killing the evil versions of Stinky down there in the bog. What is it that's causing me not to heal back up so quick? Diseased feebleness? That just decreases my might and my agility. One more minute to go. Let's take this spewer out of the way. There we go. See if we can't burn him down to the ground. And get some more Gaunt Lords. That is the problem with the Gaunt Lords, is that almost all of them have a Gaunt Protector. Okay. Almost all of them have a white ally along with them. That makes things difficult. I'd really like to not take on the yellow ones too if I can avoid it. Let's see, can we get down through this way perhaps? Yep, there's bowel spewers and all. Interesting little lake. Let's see if we can go back around here and up the steps and see if there's any more white level or blue level ones that we can come across rather than taking on a yellow one and his ally. I'm afraid that if we had taken on those three that jumped us had been yellows, I don't think that we would have done quite so well. See, there's a summoned white right there. Ancient Bowel Spewer, Ancient Bowel Spewer. Yep, there's a Gaunt something there. Don't know what it is, but dang, you're not going to be able to get him without those other two coming, are we? Let's go up the stairs. Anything up that way might be a little easier. It's looking like most everything is going to be a little bit higher level than we are. Oh well, we will have to see what we can do. What the hell is that? There we go. Ah, he walked off, but then he walked back. Dang it! Would have been nice if we could have caught him whenever he did his little trip, and that's what we'll do. We'll wait till he moves back over here again. Had I been ready. Go get him, Stinky. There we go. He was a foolish white there. They're going to be far enough. I think they're actually good. That area effect wore off. But yeah, I've been hoping y'all are having a good one and enjoying yourself. Been doing the anniversary stuff. I haven't been able to do nearly as much of it. I think I've done like 3 quests. There we go. Walk away. Just walk away. As the Lord Humongous would say, just walk away. Haven't been able to do nearly as much of it as I'd hoped, but, you know, that's what it is. We're back in springtime again, so I'm doing a lot of work when I'm not at the hospital, not at my job. Let's see if we can take that on. Yep, there we go. When I'm not at the hospital, I'm doing a lot of work at the in my yard and all. There we go. Alright, let's take you on now. Don't mind it so much when I can get y'all one at a time, you know. now let's lay our area of effect down. There we go. Let's get a little morale on the subject. Alright, cool. That was a bit of a challenge there. Okay. I like these quests out here outside the dungeon. You know, it's one of the things they talked about. It's how they, let's not take on the master right now. Can we move back this way a little bit? Minion battle. I like the way they talked about how, you know, they made the landscape challenges a whole lot easier, but it's good to know they still have some challenges here and there, you know? Still have a few about the place. Come on. I don't know what he keeps casting on me, whether it's silence or what. Man, it doesn't bode well for my being able to take them out, does it? Alright, let's move down this way. Oh. Another one. Summons in another ally right there at the end before they finally go down for the last time. Alright, y'all see what we're going to be doing. We're just going to be keeping probably wandering back and forth between where this one spawns and where that one spawns. And hopefully avoiding all the little also-rans and the add-ons while we're on it. So, I will see y'all whenever I get the 5 knocked out. And that one has just logged in. Respawn. I guess you could say they've logged in, can't you? It's the same equivalent for the mobs, isn't it? Hit them with a stick. Come on, hit them with a stick. This should get us all the sigils we need. And he goes down. Yep, that's our 5th sigil. Good to have it. Okay, let's get out of the fire and everything. Make our way back over to Radagast. Let's take a look at the sigils. A sigil taken from a gaunt man. Well, that was nice and simple. I've talked about how the lore entries and all from Standing Stone and, well, actually from Turbine started getting real skimpy in the Rohan expansion, but not all of them were works of great literature, even back in the Shadows of Angmar days. Now, let's take a look at the deeds and all that came up. What all we got? Lotro points granted. Okay, another 5 Lotro points. I guess we completed a deed, didn't we? Harmony with nature. Lore masters are often said to be in harmony with the forces of nature. It is sometimes difficult to understand what is so harmonious about the earth rents they just ripped open under an enemy's feet, however. Use cracked earth. Okay, how many times have we used cracked earth? 400 times. Many men believe that being in harmony with nature means being at peace. Nothing could be further from the truth. For it is nature's way to express change, often in the most chaotic and violent manners imaginable. Interestingly, most sailors seem to grasp this lesson quite readily. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, Vocation Yeoman, Tier 1 of 3. You must complete all the tutorial quests associated. We haven't finished that? 3 of 3? Which ones did we not do? You've completed your initial training as a cook. You've completed as a... Oh, these are the completed ones. Okay. I was like, how did we not complete that? But we did. Alright, back to Radagast. Back to Radagast it is. Let's work our way through all the bile spewers and whites and everything else in this area. Across the swamp, back up the hill. And might actually notice that it's daylight again. There we are, now that we're out from underneath all the dread and gloom over there where all the Gaunt Lords hang out. How much you want to bet he's going to send us back to go and fight like that master that you saw down, the big Chief Gauntlord guy? I'm wondering if that's going to be the next target. One that said he was a minion of battle. I would not be surprised. It's like, well, you know, Ratty, we could have took him out right then and there. We've said so many oftentimes in the MMOs, it's a shame that you can't get credit for stuff that you do ahead of time. It's like, you go and see these people and they say, bring me 10 fetid rat tails. And it's like, well, I just happened to have 10 on me because I was killing 10 fetid rats to get over there to the thing you asked me to do last time. But that's alright. If we were to blow through all the quest line and everything, at a cheetah's pace, well, we might as well just buy that Valar bundle and level ourselves up to 100, shouldn't we? Just go ahead and pay for 100 levels of leveling up. As it is, this way we get to enjoy the ride and enjoy the story, as it were. I am quite interested to see where we go. Do we continue fighting the Gaunt Men, or are we getting close to going into the actual marsh proper? Because down here we've just been in the Circle of Blood. We haven't been into the real marsh yet. And yes, there are quests everywhere, but this is going to be Nomadan's purview. So we'll let him take on all the quests and everything here. Go on up, and let's talk to the Brown Wizard.
There is a Gaunt Lord here.
These sigils are the mark of Ivar the Bloodhand. He is a powerful lord of the Gaunt Men, and a dangerous and vile creature. It is he who is behind the corruption of the Red Swamp. Why would a creature such as Ivar travel so far from Angmar? Power, perhaps. But what drew him here? Select one of the rewards. Well, since we can't use either one, as always, we'll go with the vendor trash.
I have a task for you.
Alright, Book 2, Chapter 11, The Stone Speaker. This land was the site of many battles in the past. Some say the swamp takes its name from the blood of fallen men that stains the earth red, but my knowledge of the swamp's history is limited. I do know of a man named Eric, a wise man of the Eglain, though only by reputation. He is a stone speaker, a scholar who studies the stones and collects knowledge from their markings. Eric knows much of the local lore. Travel to him and ask him for his help. He currently dwells south of here, beyond Teleth Gone, down in Harlag. He may provide us with the knowledge we seek. Indeed, he almost certainly will. But that is going to be the end of our episode today. Let's send Stinky back to nicer pastures. And let's sit here beside Radagast in his lore tower. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. I enjoyed running through the little quest here. It was a lot of fun. Oh my god, it was the movie where they had to wear those glasses to see aliens. Yes, They Lived 1988. They're talking about that, and I just sent in my pledge for Kickstarter. There's a They Lived the board game, and I just sent in on my pledge on the Kickstarter. And yes, it comes with a pair of glasses that you use to read stuff on the cards. That's a weird bit of serendipity there. It really is. Another deed bestowed. Which deed bestowed did we have? Class deeds, tier 4, 1 of 3. Complete these 3 deeds to earn a class trait point. So, which one's that? Complete harmony with nature. We did that. Which are the other two? Complete subtlety of wisdom and improved inner flame. So we'll have to take a look what these two are. Let's see. There's Subtlety of Wisdom, which is... I've done 80 of 400. Use Blinding Flash against your enemies. Alright, looks like I'll have to start blinding my enemies all the time. And what is the other one I need to do? Subtlety of Wisdom and Improved Inner Flame. Alright, I guess that's one of these down here. We'll have to see which one it is. Anyway, hey, more deeds, right? So next time, we will be back on Gnarlo for the next episode, but on Gnarlrynae here, we will think about, are we going to go across to the Stone Speaker? Or are we going to do some of these deeds? We still need to go and do all those Slayer deeds over there in the Barrow Downs, don't we? Because Bree is still on this character. We'll see what we're going to do. In the meantime, hope y'all have enjoyed it. See you next time. Thanks for coming along, and bye-bye.